Okay, guys, let's just have a quick wrap-up here of what happened at Collision 2024. You know, my prediction, again, was very close, but I was completely wrong. I did call 2 out of the top 3 correctly, but, you know, the big match you could see right on my screen here, which changed everything, was Cody versus Hungry Box. You know, we are going to take a look at that matchup quick, but, you know, my prediction was going perfectly. You know, Cody was just winning every fight like he did in Genesis. But then, you know, the old melee god H-Box got in his way here. Actually, he won that match by 3 stocks, but, you know, the rest he did lose. And, you know, my prediction was actually going quite perfectly. You know, Zayn was right there. I did predict Cody 1, Zayn 3, and Joshman 2. Which sounded crazy at the time, but if I scroll down here, Joshman, even though he started in losers, came all the way back. I knew this would happen just based on how he was playing in Genesis. You know, he did beat Kevin Maples, who's good, Aklo, SDJ, Wally, Salt. And then the one to ironically ruin my prediction pick was Cody. Had Cody won versus H-Box, I believe Joshman would have knocked out H-Box, and then, you know, my prediction would have went, you know, perfectly. But this was definitely the fight of the whole tournament here. When H-Box did go on to win this tournament, obviously, I made a huge mistake. I did not even put him in my top 3. Nobody saw that coming. But, you know, this was definitely the match of the tournament right here, Cody versus H-Box. H-Box, you know, is an old melee god. You know, he has not been playing particularly well recently. Neither has Mango. You know, I think they're the only 2 melee gods that still play. But, you know, you can't count the melee gods out because as we can see right here, you know, H-Box is up 2-1 on Cody. You know, we haven't seen anybody up 2-1 on Cody since AMSA. You know, no one's even come close. Whoa, that's a beautiful rest right there. So, you know, one of Puff's best combos against Fox is obviously just grab, up, throw, and rest. Even I could do it. You know, it's not that hard. Of course, you know, H-Box is a master at it. That's how he won all those majors 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You know, I got to take a look at the major list again. H-Box has won so many majors, just doing the same thing with Puff over and over. Yeah, but I don't know what happened to Cody here, guys. I was about to say he's a god of melee. You know, he's one of probably the best Fox to ever play. But he did lose this tournament to H-Box. You know, no one else, J-Mook was not playing great in this tournament. Mango was playing a little bit better, but, you know, I honestly think my pick, Joshman, was the next biggest threat in this specific tournament. But, of course, Cody's Fox is a little bit better than Joshman's Fox. So let's just take a look at this fight. Wow, that's a nice one right there. A little bit of a cheap shot by Cody. But, right, so H-Box has a 1-stock lead. As we saw, he is going to take this set, you know, at FOD. You know, FOD is not, okay, that's a nice up smash by Cody to even things out. But FOD is not exactly, you know, Puff's best stage. I think Yoshi's Story, maybe even FD. Is he going for the rest again? Yeah, wow. That's the up tilt to the rest. That's a beautiful combo. Cody does get a little bit of damage off it, but yeah, those rests, guys. I've been, you know, I play Link, as you guys know. I do play a little bit of Puff too. You know, I've been absolutely destroyed by Jigglypuffs, especially with Link. Even though you would think that's not a terrible matchup for Link, but like if you miss with Link, so if you miss like an up B, you know, you're in trouble because Puff's rest. Especially at some of these smaller stages, like you just go flying and it's hard to recover. Right. You know, I do want to see how the next tournament plays out because, you know, we did see Cody with the first major win. Then we saw, you know, Zayn actually takes this one. H-Box comes in second. Cody comes in third. But I do want to see the next tournament's a huge one. You know, if these you know, melee gods can still make a run at it, or if they're just simply out of their prime and retired, which we didn't see here. You know, H-Box really changed the tone of how things have been going for the last 2 years with this set win right here. Kind of changed everything. That was nice. I like to forward throw. You know, you don't always have to throw up with Puff. You could throw forward or back and just get the opponent off the stage. Wow, this is actually closer than I thought. You know, Cody did take the match before by 3 stocks, but, you know, H-Box has a 2-1 lead. So, you know, this kind of changed the entire tournament as he was able to, you know, beat Cody here, send him to losers, take out my Joshman, and then, you know, throw the tournament back to Zayn. Because, you know, Zayn has a good matchup against Puff, too. You know, I don't think Marth is necessarily Puff's best matchup either. Right, okay, that was pretty good. The up tilt to the up air by Cody. Yeah, Cody's just still playing really high level here. Even though he lost this, like, wow, that was, like, beautiful right there, too. Yeah, it comes down to the final stock here. In Cody's head, he's still going to win this. But, you know, this old melee god, you can't, wow, that rest right there in this over right there. Right, and look at that pop-off. I like that. At least he didn't give him the finger like we saw in my last video. But, you know, guys, it was a really good tournament. If you haven't caught any of this tournament yet, definitely check it out. You know, that was a really good fight. You know, Triff went down to Mango here. Mango did switch to him Fox. I like when he plays Falco better, even though the Falco clearly didn't work against Zane again. But, right, this was a really good tournament. Joshman, my prediction, was playing very good in the loser's bracket. You know, if you want to see someone come back and up the loser's bracket. I don't know what happened to Moki either. Moki was getting frustrated in Genesis. He does knock out Mango here in Magi. You know, two tough Falcos. What did Mango go? Mango did go Falco, of course. Yeah, we haven't been able... Let me just turn the volume off there. Right, but... you know, we haven't seen the Falcos do great lately, but yeah, as we can see here, that's what I was saying before. Zane did go on to win this. So yeah, I mean, yeah, like the god list, you know, you can't discount the old melee gods, and, you know, Zane and Cody are still just top notch. Right, guys, okay, so if you haven't caught this yet, you know, check out Collision. I won't be making any more videos about Collision, and let's move on to our next tournament. Congrats to these top 4 players here. Thanks, guys. My prediction was, you know, unfortunately wrong. I got close again, but I will admit I was wrong.